Secure the keys. Ascend from darkness. Rain fire. Unleash the horde. Skewer the winged beast. Wield a fist of iron. Raise hell. Freedom. This is Origins. What is going on, everybody? It's Papa Spank here, and today we are doing my Origins map analysis. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Now, anyone that knows Origins knows that it is literally the staple of perfection in Zombies history. Everyone remembers Origins for what it is. A glorious, glorious map that also saved BO2 right along with Mob of the Dead. So Origins really is loved in the community. It is, if not always, in the top 3 for everyone's favorite map. I mean, it is a great map, but I mean, sometimes I don't want to play it all the time. I mean, right now that I'm kind of doing, I got footage for the map analysis, I've just been in the mood to play Origins. It's weird. It's a weird map that comes and goes like an addiction. Like, I just need to get my fix on it for a little bit. But we're not talking about my Origins crack addiction. We're talking about the map and how important it is and how it's not really my favorite, but it's probably the line between here on out will probably be maps that are like, to me. So, yeah, let's get into it. Now, to me, Origins is always known as probably the first map we had more of a variety in. When I mean variety, I mean the stats. You got the fire staff, the lightning staff, the ice staff, the wind staff. And all these staffs have their own upgrade with a crazy place step, a real world upgrade, turn a dial, shoot an orb, and do a soul box. So, I mean, it's simple in a sense with the upgrades, the way I said it. But, like, for the ice staff, you have to do a code. Lightning staff, you have to do a code and turn dials. It's complicated, but at the same time, it makes sense. And it's always fun to figure out who gets what staff. Personally, to me, I vibe with the lightning staff. I can do that shit instantly. And it kind of gives personality to the map itself. And, it's kind of a key part to the Easter egg. But sometimes the setups for them. I don't know why my mind went blank there. It's really professional of me. But sometimes setting them up can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Like the wind staff really isn't that bad. You gotta shoot the robot foot to get in. But I mean, sometimes you miss and then you get stepped on. And it's not fun at all. Ice staff, you just gotta dig up things when it's snowing. Fire staff isn't that hard. I mean, the parts are very simple to get, shoot the plane, kill Panzer, get the one from the box with generator 6, I think that is. It's fairly simple. Lightning staff, in my opinion, I think is the most tedious with the tank and stuff. But, I mean, it's not like the bows. I mean, you can compare and contrast between the bows and the staffs, but at the end of the day, they are very different things. But they're still like an elemental wonder weapon, so they kind of fall into the same class. I'm gonna shut the hell up about the wonder weapons in this map, because you also have the Mark II, which is cool, but, this map kind of first gave us a variety with, like, weapons, and gave us all our own unique taste. Other than that, the map itself, you got the simple, like, kind of dark, gray, whites, the blues in there, light blues, and it's a little dull, like, color-wise, but Origins shouldn't be a colorful map. It's not like Revelations. It doesn't serve the same purpose as Revelations. Origins reminds me of a stepping stone. This was the first stepping stone in Primus, and kind of, Treyarch's first stepping stone with Primus. So I'm giving it leeway there because, not only was it Treyarch's first time, but, I mean, it was World War I, and it kind of makes sense that everything's kind of, a nice gray undertone with blues and that, doing with staffs. So it looks, but then again, it depends on if you're playing on Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. But overall, the map itself isn't bad. Now, the only downside really is mud. Everyone hates the mud on Origins, and it can be tedious, especially with the lightning staff part. So I get where people are coming from with that. But the map itself, the only function I'm not the biggest fan of other than mud is the skeleton zombies that can come and, like, destroy generators, because it's kind of a bitch when you're, like, all the way, say, generator 2, trying to get, like, I don't know, training around there. You can, I guess. And you have to go all the way to 6. There's no way you're making it in time. And by the time you waste your time getting there, they're already moving to 4 and Jug and stuff. It's annoying. I I I've rage quit before in Origins. Everyone has. But it is really, really fun to play sometimes when you have when you need a fix on it. Other than that, we've talked about weapons, we've talked about, the map. I'm gonna talk about the zombies and Panzer and, the Primus crew. So zombies, World War One soldiers, they're not Nazis anymore. That's cool. Panzer. First map with Panzer. I didn't think I could kill Panzer with a Scar, let alone there be a Scar in Origins, but it's interesting. If you guys watched that Unusual Zombies video from COD, what was that, almost 2 months ago? That's the clip I was referencing there. So if you're following the Papa Spank lore, you got that joke. Now, my favorite part of Origins is the introduction of the Primus crew, which is, or some people know them as the 2.0 characters, the best crew. I mean, love Ultimus to death, but Primus is just, I like Primus better. It's just, they have more personality, and Nikolai's not just drunk. Dempsey kind of is more down to earth. Nikolai's different. It's beautiful. And Takio's Takio. Origins shaped what zombies maps are today. A little bit of complex with setting up sometimes, but at the same time, setting up is fun. Origins really, really revolutionized the way zombies can play from now on. Then again, it was the last DLC map on, Black Ops 2. But, wait, no, Baird was, I don't, ignore my things, I don't know, I didn't really think about that. Anyways, Origins really, really was just the cream of the crop. I mean, that and Mob, but Origins really, really proved that we can have complexity and function well, and, introduce new characters, different versions of characters, and it works well. So to me, Origins, if I had to put it on a number rating, it gets like a 7. Like, I don't play it all the time, and I get pissed off very often with this map, but I love that map to death. There's not, the bad things about that map really, really make it but there's not many bad things about it. Mud just makes me want to cut my toes off and eat them as fruit snacks. And the generators are annoying, but besides that, I've had a fun time doing the Easter egg with my friends. And, it's just a fun map when you put those annoying factors aside. So, before I let y'all go from class, I want to play my favorite part of the Easter egg, and that's, the lightning staff building. It's just very monumental and hits me right in my midget heart. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time.
Can't let him capture that generator!
With this staff complete, lightning is now yours to wield. Soon, I will be free.